What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dr. Eternal here at the Eternal Sith channel. Have some awesome news on something that could have, should have, and would have happened, but didn't. And it would have been really, really epic. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But before we do start, remember, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, have a couple shout outs that I'm going to give on certain people that supported this channel yesterday. So before I do go into that, I will be giving that in a little bit. So let's start the show. So let's talk about it, guys. We nearly almost had a Kylo Ren and Asajj Ventress fight in Star Wars Resistance, the TV show. So I want to talk about that show a little bit before we do kind of get into what was supposed to happen and what we were supposed to get. For starters, that show for me, I did not enjoy it. I don't know, and I apologize for those who did. I personally didn't enjoy it. It was an okay show. I kind of lost interest after a few episodes. I just didn't like the animation on it. The story, it just really wasn't compelling to me, but I know others might have enjoyed it, which is all good. I respect it and I appreciate it. And comment down below, let me know what you thought of that TV show, because I never really hear much on that TV show from people. So let me know what your thoughts are on that show. But after hearing this news, it was just like, whoa, Asajj Ventress and Kylo Ren fighting each other. First off, for starters, we know that in Dark Disciple, which is canon, Asajj Ventress dies at the hands of Count Dooku. So that right there, it didn't make too much sense, but I'm gonna read a little bit more into it to kind of dive in on what was supposed to happen and what happened. So in an interview on the Friends of Force podcast, Star Wars Resistance head writer and executive producer Brandon Allman revealed that Micah Gray's character was originally intended to be Asajj Ventress, an idea that came down from Dave Filoni himself, and this is what was said. We had Micah Gray originally, early on, was actually Asajj Ventress in the storyline, an older version of Asajj Ventress, and that was Filoni's idea. So that's pretty crazy because, again, we know that in canon, she is no longer alive. But if you guys remember, in the Clone Wars, she never died technically from what we know of. So this is something that could be a possibility that they can bring her back somewhere along the line. Listen, it can happen. Things can happen. Boba came back, Maul came back. Why can't she come back? And I know people enjoy books, but they can always bring her back. And I think that would have been an awesome fight. But it doesn't end there. Ventress was also set to have a lightsaber battle with Kylo Ren. We were gonna even have a scene where Asajj Ventress takes on Kylo Ren. That's something that they had discussed early on. Filoni concluded that the return of Ventress would take away from the focus on the other characters from the show. Filoni is notorious in changing his mind, and down the line, as we were progressing and the story had Asajj, I wrote the story, Filoni was like, you know what? If Asajj comes in it, that's all the fans are gonna care about. They're only gonna want Asajj, Asajj, Asajj. They're not gonna care about any of the other characters. I understand it. People are gonna want Asajj, 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 but I'm not mad at that, and I personally would have enjoyed that. Bring Asajj back. I want her back. I know the fans want her back. I would not be upset about that one bit. So listen, bring her. I want to see her personally. I hope she doesn't. I hope they bring her back somehow, because she's a great character, and she's, to me, in my eyes, she's still alive and can pop up anywhere in the Kenobi series, sometime in the Mandalorian series. So I don't know. That's my thought on it. So we'll see what happens with that, guys, but comment down below. I think this would have been an awesome fight if we did get it. It's a shame that we didn't. So let's hope that we do get it at some point in the Star Wars timeline. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Comment down below, let me know what you thought about this one. And I want to give a couple shout outs, as I did promise, to those special names that did support the channel, that gave an awesome little help yesterday with getting me to where I'm at now. They're a bunch of kids, but they're so cool, and I have so much respect for them. They are called the group The Stinkies. I want to give Josiah a shout out, Justin, Dylan, David, Jacob, Lucas, and Zach. Thank you guys for joining the channel, subscribing, and joining the Eternal Sith side. May the Force be with you guys. Later.